Yo guys, Lego Weekend back with another video here. We got the Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy 15, but reissue, Target exclusive, accurate to the first appearance for the most part. Pretty sure that's still wrong on the front chest, but it's pretty fire. I think this is the first time for this body, like with these figures, but just because of the hole pegs. I ain't gonna lie, the cell shaded Spider-Man is probably my favorite Marvel Legends body, but I don't have the Renew Your Vows body at all, and people really hype that up. But I mean, I feel like a lot of that hype is coming from the toe crunch, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. Definitely happy to have the first appearance here. We will basically just talk about accessories, what it comes with, what I think, how it looks, articulations, all that. But I think this was $25.99, maybe an extra dollar more than normal. Is that justified? Probably not, just because it's a Spider-Man. But we'll get into this articulation. Okay, so let me make sure it gets back in focus before we get too far along here. So we're gonna start with this head articulation, and I don't know why we're leaving this Marvel Legends, because this is what we want. I don't ask me terminology for this, but it's just not a ball. It's like a peg, a joint ball. I don't freaking know. You guys know what I'm talking about. We'll just rip it off and show it. You got the ball, and every single company is leaving just the ball. And we got we can go forward. I don't know what this is called, dude. So I'm tripping, but every company's going towards this, including the Four Horsemen. And I'm very excited about that. But Hasbro's like, all right, let's leave it in the dust, because when you see some of these new ones, especially all the new No Way Home ones, you can't do this. I mean, this is looking up, dude. That's insane. This is perfect for Spider-Man because how crazy it gets, and you can't do that anymore. So I'm gonna miss that. That's straight, and then that's down. Like, come on, dude. Spider-Man can look that far down. That's amazing. But also, when you get this head, you'll be able to kind of go out like that, like this. If you see from the side, you do have just pretty cool options. I mean, you can also just go straight back, have a little bit of a gappage. You can always get a full 360 on the head. It's nothing too crazy. This should just be standard, in my opinion. This Spider-Man, for some reason, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely feels like I could snap his arms off at any moment. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I think maybe it has something to do with just how weird these elbow joints are on this body, if I'm being honest. This is my first one on this body. I don't know who else is on this body, but it definitely has a little bit of weirdness to it. I do still enjoy this figure. Here's this just regular T-pose. I don't think I can go any higher than that. I'm a little nervous. Bicep swivel with a little hole for the webs. But as you can see, it is double jointed, but you gotta kind of give it a little bit of a finesse, I guess. And your basic Marvel Legends hands that twist. They actually have different hinges, horizontal and vertical, for some of the hands. This one is this one's vertical, and this one's horizontal on that hand. But you got butterfly on him. It goes pretty good back. Well, it goes okay back and okay forward. It doesn't do too much, but with the shoulder can rotate a full 180 or 360, and so can the bicep. So that it works pretty well. We will get into, see right there, like I could rip that out if I wanted to, but you have like a chest swivel here, but you also have just a regular ab crunch. So that's, I'll try to do the chest swivel only. And forward, nothing's happening like that. And back, you're getting a little bit, but it's more fun because you can get Spider-Man kind of just twisting. This whole thing could just twist all the way around. I mean, it's pretty nice. It looks like I do have a paint chip right here, but that's fine. But basically with that crunch, you can get Spider-Man all the way down. and a pretty good amount back. Nothing too crazy on the gaps. Legs come all the way up. Thigh swivel. Double knees. And pretty good boot movement. Is there a boot cut? There is a boot cut. And a hinge on the feet. You know, nothing too crazy on this Spider-Man compared to any of the other Spider-Man. I don't know the specifics. I know this isn't the pizza body. And I do like that cell shaded the most. And I had the most fun with him out of all my Marvel Legends so far. This one, I just get a little nervous with the arms because I feel like I could rip them out. But overall, articulation is pretty good. I mean, you can get this Spider-Man and never buy another Spider-Man from Marvel Legends if you want. But we all know none of us are ever going to do that. So let's get into the accessories of this guy because he comes with a decent amount. Okay, so I got Spider-Man kind of posed up. And we'll start with some of these accessories. And starting off, we have this giant web. And this hand can grab it here. And I'll actually show something pretty cool. So, if you have pretty much anything, I would not recommend leaving this in your vehicle because weather changes. But if you take him with you into the vehicle, you could do something pretty cool. Or if you have a display that you can do, I have on my display because I haven't taken him out too much. But so you could take this web just like that, and then take that little hook there, and just like that, and slide it in, and so obviously his hand clicks into here. So you can put him in the vehicle in a pretty cool pose and hang him from your mirror. Because as you can see, that's it. That's all it's holding it. And now he's dangling. I mean, it's not showing up the best. Because obviously I'm on a small camera. Maybe I'll take a clip on my phone. But as you can see, it's right there. And it holds. I've been having him hanging on my... I have like the fire escape shelf that my girlfriend also got me. With like just like this figure she also got me. And he's been hanging from there, so that's why it's a little scratched out. But it's a really cool option, honestly. It's really cool. I've seen people put it in their cars, and I'll try to put a clip or a photo of it hanging in the car so you see what I'm talking about. Because you can have a lot of fun with that, especially, you know, this is a great pocket figure, and I will never disagree with that. But we get to these. And, you know, Spider-Man put these underneath. These are his webs. Like his web wings, pretty much. You have two of this size. And they do peg into that hole if it will focus. And I'm not going to lie, it gives me a little bit of issues. Like, trying to get it in. Let me straighten him out and get these back pegs shown. Okay, why? Let me get this. I need this to focus on him. See that back peg? Has a certain shape, and it definitely gives me specifically issues trying to get this stuff in there, like all the time. But that's how it looks. Might have that on the wrong arm. I'm not even gonna lie to you because it looks so wrong, but that might be right. But for the most part, yeah, it's definitely on the wrong arm right there, I think. But these are, oh god, over 10 years old of technology. You know, there's definitely, yeah, that's more accurate. And I'll take some cool photos and stuff. And it's still a cool idea, but like it only works for certain angles. And I think with how old that is, we could definitely, you know, dish out some money to continue doing something that cool. I understand also why they don't, because I don't have any other figure that has those holes. But I don't know, man. I feel like there's a different way we can come up with it that doesn't need to do that. Maybe like a wraparound, or you can pull the arm off. But after that, we do have a crunched up version. We have two of these also. They're okay. I don't really use them, but I will try to incorporate some photos. Now, as you can see here on Spider-Man, this is a holding, like, grabbing hand. And this is a crawling hand, open hand. So, luckily, like they all should, he comes with another crawling hand, another holding hand. Oops. We have two of these. Show it for a quick second. Hopefully it'll focus in. Tooth Whipping Hands, and Two Fist. For $25.99, I think this figure is pretty fire, actually. I forgot how much it came with, especially now that I'm being reminded that the new No Way Home ones are coming out, and they only come with, I think, a set of hands. Not even. I don't even think, what do you call it? The Toby comes with fist, but I am not here to complain about figures I don't have on me. But this one does come in a good amount. Every Spider-Man should come with this amount, I feel like. Maybe drop the webs for regular ones, but that's all he comes with. I'm gonna get some nice shots of him, talk about just what I really think about him, and then we'll get into size comparisons. Okay, so change the camera up. Just wanted to, kind of show off how this looks in more focus and detail. Yeah, as I said probably in the other video, definitely stole this from Geek Effect, which shout out to him. Great dude from what I've seen, and great content creator. But, so this Spider-Man is really, really nice looking. Like, there's something about that red and black that just makes you kind of go crazy. I love all the Spider-Man suits, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen one that I really hated. But there's just something so classic about this. And it looks great. And I know this is not accurate to the original suit, but it still looks good. I will say, I don't know if it's going to show up, but there's definitely a slight color difference between this red and this red. And then I think this red and this red. And I don't know if it's going to show up that well. It's not big enough for me to complain about. But it is there. And I did see someone else, Spider Criminals, think was messed up here, but mine's not. So I don't think I have any real QC issues. Do have a paint chip here, which I don't really care about because in here, but I think that's from posing over time and like rubbing. Yeah, because that's rubbing. But this right here is beautiful. I love that we got this blue on here. Actually, obviously this isn't a crazy painted, detailed figure, but it looks really good. I really do enjoy how this looks, and there's a lot of pop and swapability. I mean, you can put almost any of those Spider-Man heads from Marvel Legends on here, and it looks really fun. It's really good. But also, like, this Spider-Man's hilarious. If you're on TikTok, you know this guy's famous. This is the Spider Bro right here. You know this guy's famous. I mean, this is him. It's not focusing on his head because it's so close to that camera. But look how he can look up, dude. If you have not seen a TikTok of Spider-Man staring up at the camera like this, about to cook something, and everyone's just saying, bro, then you're probably not on TikTok then because it was everywhere with that initial release. And this is so fire. I mean, you can also... This is a head articulation we should always have. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man from below. Spider-Man looking up. Crawling on the wall. Like, you get a lot of options. Spider-Man looking at you like, what the heck did you just say, dude? It's crazy. I really, really enjoy this figure. It looks really nice. Shout out to No Pins. As always, double jointed elbows. I don't know what else could be done. Toe crunch is cool, but I'm not expecting it from Marvel Legends. I guess all these figures are probably down the pipeline, so it'll probably be a while before it's a standard. But I will say, please, 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 let's not get rid of these heads. But, I think that's a good enough look. I think we'll jump into some size comparisons and wrap this boy up. Alright, I grabbed a couple figures, different lines, different stuff. Yeah, let's get into this. I got... Please don't give me issue standing. It's going to. I swear, I think one of his legs is longer than the other. But we got the Mezco Superman. Just a little bit taller, and I feel like that makes a good amount of sense. I mean, Superman is definitely going to be bigger. And then, two characters that would probably be pretty good friends if they ever existed in the same timeline or universe of non-DC versus Marvel. But Mayfex Nightwing, and these will be the only two from these lines that I show because I don't have many from either of these lines. And I think the size comparisons make some pretty good sense. Nightwing might be a little tall compared to Superman, but we're not comparing them. We're comparing them to Spider-Man. From here, I'm going to put this Venom just because he's massive. And he's going to be too tall to properly even be on the screen, probably. Yeah. So he's back there. He's that big. And actually, I do have another big guy that I almost forgot about, which is a Space Venom. It was a little bit smaller. I'll kind of back my camera up just a little bit. He's a little bit smaller than the other Venom, but as you see, they are tiny in comparison. This is a new wave. I'm gonna have a video of these guys coming up eventually. And I'm just gonna hold her. There's your Mania, and yo, she's actually almost the same height. I thought she's really tiny, but maybe that's just because she's been next to Space Venom for the past couple of days. But next, we'll give you this Marvel Legends, my favorite Marvel Legends Spider-Man, with Tom Holland 2-pack head on there. But I don't know what the full differences are, but nothing's going to top this cel-shaded Spider-Man to me. It's beautiful. My favorite figure. Shout out to my girlfriend for buying almost every figure on the screen right now, actually. I'm blessed. But that's a size comparison. With these guys, I will grab just a couple more. And probably some bangers, honestly. Right here. That new Marvel Legends Green Goblin. You know, it's Green Goblin, probably Spider-Man's most famous villain. And he's much larger, as he should be. He looks menacing next to him. Oops. And here is Sentinel Miles. This guy moves so good that as soon as I pick him up and put him down, he moves with it. He's as small as he should be, in my opinion. And they look really good together. I'll put James Jonah, MCU No Way Home version, just to show you. Don't have a comic one or any other variation. Even though, man, I hope they come out with another soon. Because you'll never have enough Spider-Man characters. Trying to get Toby Fig Arts, No Way Home. Nope. We're knocking everything over together. Okay, Toby's giving me a little bit of issues right now. But there he is. And there's an No Way Home Tom Holland. And it makes sense. I feel like comic Spidey is a little bit taller than both these guys. But not by too much. And I think all of these make really good sense. And then you have Anya in the background. She's perfect scaled. And I think that's everyone I have to compare with him. I do have some more villains, but I did not grab those. Because I kind of want to make sure I'm showing some things that are still accessible on shelves right now. And nothing that's going too crazy on the aftermarket. But overall, I'm really happy with this figure. It's a Target exclusive, so I will wish you good luck. And actually, if you don't care about this blue on the back, I believe Big Bad Toy Store is getting a restock soon, and pre-orders are open. They're opened, but they might be sold out. I don't know because I haven't checked because I have him. But if you want the original release of this without the blue background, and I think it's black instead, Big Bad Toy Store is getting a, they took pre-orders, and it might still be open. If you are wanting this, and if you want probably a definite and decently okay to access figure, this would probably be it. This could be your definite Marvel Legends Spider-Man by a long shot. I mean, everyone loves this guy, and he's a great pocket figure, and he comes with a good amount. So I would recommend him for sure. But if you have any questions or concerns about it, you can comment and find my Instagram, which is Lego Wiccan, TikTok, any of that. And if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time.